Hey guys, welcome yet again to yet another home range poultry video. So in this video today I want to show you this system that we have. I know a lot of people always keep asking us, you know, how do you feed your chicken? And I always show them that for our houses, you can see it's a raised floor house. So you can see that there's a section down here where the birds stay, and you can see that the birds actually eat from outside, as you can see. So what this is that just a PVC pipe. And what you usually do, you usually just put feed inside. As you can see right now, the birds are feeding. And to put the food inside, it's very simple. So you usually just pick up some feed and then you just pour it inside, as you can see. And as you can see, it's pandemonium once you start putting the feed inside and your birds start eating. Now the best part about this system is, as you can see, there's some gap. What we have used on the side is a wire mesh. And you see that the birds are able to take their head inside through the hole, and they are able to start feeding. On this other side, you can see, so as we pour in some feed, the birds are coming through the wire, and you know, they are starting to eat. Now these birds are approximately about 2 months old, and of course, when you move them into this main house, you don't start opening for them because the holes will be too big and the birds will be coming out. So what you do, usually just cover up the whole house from top to bottom. On the outside, we cover up with a curtain so that the birds feed from inside. And when you're feeding from inside, of course, we use rectangular feeders or circular feeders, whatever type of feeders that you have, the common ones that you find in the market. But once they get to 2 months, as you can see, we open for them so that all of them are able to have sufficient feed. And as you can see, all of them, the beauty about this horizontal feeder is that many birds are actually eating at the same time. It's actually a huge advantage because, you know, you make sure that your birds are all of them growing evenly. Now for these, of course, the other major advantage that you can see is that it's a cheap feeder. It's just a pipe, and this one pipe can actually serve very many birds. As you can see in our structure here, all our houses, we currently have over 500 birds in the house. Now this house is divided into partitions. Now for these birds that you're seeing here, that are 2.5 months old, of course, most of you think all of them are cockerels because of the crown that has protruded. But yes, when the birds are starting to grow, the crown and the wattles are actually among the first ones to start developing. So not to worry, this is a mixture of hens and cockerels. For drinking, inside here, we have a drinker where the birds actually drink from. So you can see on the floor of the house, it's sort of a wire, and the birds just walk on it. And a lot of people always ask me, is it comfortable? Yeah, you can see it's very comfortable because what we've done, we've used some chicken wire and some wire mesh. Now the view from inside of the birds eating is, as you can see, very comfortable. Many birds eating at the same time. So we have another drinker there. Of course, that's a patch where the birds actually get to rest. And as you can see, most of them are just going to the trough to actually start eating. So these birds are going to stay in this house for the next 2.5 months until when they get to 4.5 months. And from 4.5 months, we are going to build for them. We're going to open up, not build for them. The house already has some laying nest. So all we are going to do is just open up the laying nest. And the birds can start laying. Of course, we'll have to do some separation. So I'll keep you guys updated on the progress of these birds. But as you can see, they're quite comfortable, and in this raised floor house, it's a very ideal house because as you can see, there are birds on the upper section. And I know you'll wonder, how do we put food? Same thing. So we just come and we put food for them from down, and the same thing happens. So on the top ones, you can see you just load the feed inside and they also start eating. I think the best part about this house is, as you can see, it's raised floor. So the upper birds, their droppings come and drop from the top to the bottom here. So there are the birds eating again from the top deck. can see all of them are able to get feed at the same time, ensuring that all of them grow to the same size. Of course, a lot of you always ask for designs for this poultry house, and as always, I always tell you just SMS the word house to our contact number 0727 200 116. And once you do that, our automated system will send you a response and give you the option of the bird sizes that you can have. This poultry house comes in various sizes. You can have one that is for about 500 birds. You can have one that is for 1,000 birds. You can have one that is for 200 birds or even 100 birds, and we're able to provide for you all these BQs and designs for you to be able to build your poultry house. Now at the very back of this poultry house, we have the laying nests. So as you can see, the back side has the laying nests. So the laying nests usually just open up once the birds start laying, and the birds will come out through some opening. Right now, as you can see, we've closed that opening because the birds have not yet started laying. So once they start laying, we'll open up and we'll put grass on the back side, and the birds will come and they will start eating from the back side. So a lot of people always wonder, how do you clean this place? It's a very easy task. As you can see, you're able to reach from the other end and this end, so you're actually able to clean this whole place. And the best part about these chicken droppings, as you can see, is that they don't mix with any wood shavings or sawdust. So the beauty about that is that you can use this even as a feed for livestock, especially dairy cows, by just drying these chicken droppings, and you're able to use them as as a feed for the livestock. So as you can see, there's a top part. The laying nests are on the top part, and they are also on the bottom part. So of course, this house is a bit older. It's been used for quite a number of years. So the same thing applies. There will be an opening there. So once the birds start laying, we'll actually clean up the place and disinfect it. And of course, the birds can start laying from the back side. So as you can see, the chicken are very comfortable inside on this raised floor house. And this house is a very cheap house for you to build, much cheaper than the conventional floor houses. And the best part about it is, as you can see, the roof, you can actually be able to collect drinking water for the birds once it rains, and you can be able to use the same water for them. So guys, I hope you've learned something from this video. As always, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out the other videos that we have to ensure that you keep being posted on all the new developments that we have. This year, our main aim is actually to really help you be able to venture into poultry farming in a big way and in a profitable way. Don't forget guys, we also do trainings, intensive trainings at our poultry farm, where you're able to come and learn all these things to do with chicken production. And right now, yes, as you can see, our birds are growing. Currently, this entire structure has 500 birds. Each section, the top one up there, this one has around 150. We have 150 there, and then we have 100 here and 100 here. Here, down here, and here we have 100 each, and that totals 500. As you can see, the birds are very, very comfortable. The space is ideal. And on the lower side, as you can see, as the same way that chicken dropping is dropping from the top part, is also going to drop from the lower deck. So the birds are also walking on a raised floor platform, as you can see, and the chicken droppings comes and drops here, and it is collected and composted, and of course the chicken droppings are reused. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've learned something. Keep watching guys.